Good day to you and welcome. My name is ByBhuvanMVI and I'm your tutor for this subject. And in this short video, I will introduce Module 3 to you. As you will have noticed, in the seminar itself, I have started with a brief summary of what we have done in the previous 6 weeks. Module 1 was all focused on understanding ICT and its infrastructure and also understanding the business in the context of ICT. In the second module, we had heavily focused on innovation. And in this third module, which is weeks 7, 8 and 9, we are focusing on technology assessment and its integration. So in a way, week 7 is an extension of week 6. And in week 6, if you remember, we had focused on innovations adoption by organization. So here we are trying to evaluate and assess technologies in the context of business. You will have come across that very interesting article linked to the magic quadrants, the challengers and the leaders, the niche players and the visionaries. I encourage you to read that material and then come up with your own ideas on how you can enable assessment and evaluation. You may create your own magic quadrant. So we focus in week 6 on assessing technologies, evaluating them and aligning them against the business needs. In week 8, we focus on business planning for new technologies. Technologies are good. We have understood them, not in this subject, but right throughout. Here in this subject, we have focused on aligning that technology to business. Now in week 8, we try to see what kind of planning and preparation and exploration we need to do to ensure that technology is providing value to business. You will come across another interesting discussion, that of a CIO who says that if IT is a mere enabler of business, then it is not doing its job. And I tend to somewhat agree with it. And you don't have to agree with me or with the statement. But again, I want you to think, instead of being an enabler, that means enabling an existing process to withdraw cash or transfer money or create an account or register a patient or buy an airline ticket. ICT, remember, smack social and mobile and analytics and cloud can be creatively used to come up with new products, new services, new offerings by the business that would be entirely impossible if that technology did not exist. So technology is not just an enabler, ICT, in terms of technology. It is a creative cause for a new product, new service, or a new line of business. And that is where we stop saying it is just an enabler. So interesting discussion. And of course, I have a question for you on that. And I do encourage you to take sides and say, yes, IT is only good as an enabler, or ICT as we should call it, information and communication technologies. Or it is a creative cause for new products and services. In week 9, we focus on integration. And we are talking about a lot more than systems integration. Of course, as business processes crisscross over each other, there is a need for the underlying supporting systems to integrate. There is also a need for collaborative processes that cut across not just the silos of an organization, but across multiple organizations. For example, if today you buy a packaged tour, travel, then you have your airline, your hotel, your car rental, possibly your insurance, travel insurance, and many more. You find each of these services that you want are provided by different organizations. And yet if you go on Expedia or any other site, you find that site is integrating these services, products and offerings. And that is possible only when someone in the background has done the job of modeling the processes, making sure that each step within the process is understood properly in terms of the technology support that is needed. It's thoroughly tested and it is kept dynamic. So week 9 is an interesting little exercise on learning how to plan for integration of the technology with the business processes. And then of course I have got questions around that, discussion forums, that is. So you will find that in the first week of this Module 3, week 7, I have hardly asked any major question for the discussion forum. And that is to give you time to polish off your assignment 1 and submit it, upload it. But you will find the discussion in this technology assessment and integration very helpful in your second assignment. So I have already mentioned assignment 2 to you. This is with an assumption that you will be finishing assignment 1, and I will be going through it and providing you with as much feedback as I can, and so that you can also make use of that feedback and that assignment into your second assignment, which is worth half the grading for this subject. So I hope you find the introduction to Module 3 encouraging and valuable, and that you go through weeks 7, 8 and 9 with a lot of joy and fun, as I am. Alright, so take care and meet you in the forums. Bye bye.